Hello everybody and welcome back to Tektopia! This is Tango's patron beta testing server for his What If Minecraft Had Much Better Villagers mod. If you want to join in on the fun, there's a link to Tango's Patreon in the description. The $10 pledge gets you access to the beta and the server. So this popped in. I was AFK. I mean, okay, stuff's going on all the time. I went to go feed my neighbor's cat, so it's probably gone 10 minutes. This pops in, and I'm like, okay. So DirectionalArrow was one of the guys who was originally working out here. He went off to do his own thing, so I think right now it's just me, Nightshade, and who is it? They're on like all the time. Kyle. There we go. It starts with a K. So yeah, as you can see, he's kind of like, hey, look, tour my village. So that's what we're gonna do. So we just hop in.
Oh, out here, you'll actually notice this isn't actually like an actual island down there. You can actually see far out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is, if you press F3, you can actually check the block height. It's actually 152.
Yeah,
it's literally a floating island.
Do you have an ender chest up here?
Yes, I do. It's a chest room. I had to make one so that people, because I wanted to make this area public later on, so I had to I wanted to make sure there was an ender chest for people to use. So far,
if I can't get a nice area.
Yeah, dude. Don't worry about it. I do it all the time because I have to make islands.
Oh.
The only reason I wouldn't have put fences here if the villagers thinks they can walk off.
Yeah.
And then there's the bottom also has a little bit to it. You can see it from the bottom because there's enough height. You can actually see a little bit. I do have screenshots. Although I don't actually have a resource pack, I'm actually using the plain one.
Wait, was this island naturally spawned in, or did you?
I created it. I created it from a single block.
Oh, so all of this is you hand placed all the blocks.
Correct. I actually had paid a couple people on the server here for a lot of dirt and stone.
Yeah, Shay was telling me about. She gave you a bunch of our dirt. Clear out
dude.
Some of our.
You know how much dirt and stone I purchased?
Oh, I'd imagine quite a lot. This is a decent amount of area.
Stone, it was an iron per stack. And then just come walk down here. This is all the stone I had to manage without dirt before Nightshade gave me the dirt. This is a lot of stone,
and also the grass you'd have to get a silk touch for. So someone gave me silk touch.
Yeah, someone gave me silk touch, or didn't give me it. Oh yeah, this is a bugged out bard. It's just been standing here over all day.
Have you tried? Have you tried leaving the area and coming back?
Yep, even logged out plenty of times.
Oh.
I moved her from the chest room all the way up there. Yeah, but we're not allowed to show bugs or whatever. Apparently there's invisible zombies or something, so I don't know if that's it, but it keeps saying that she has insomnia or whatever that is.
Yeah. Whatever that icon actually means.
Yeah. I feel like that has something to do with it. Working with the villagers up here, I would make mine, but the thing is I have to make sure I get a druid first, because he'll just make an infinite walkway. Which on my Skyblock single player, I exposed that thingy or whatever. I made a walkway to the sand area, but who cares? The
Actually,
pathway over here is my first farm. Actually, no, my first farm was actually, I'm sorry, my first ever farm that I actually moved to make this pathway was like right here. And why is that? If you press F4, or I don't know what your number is, but you can see the light levels.
oh yeah.
Apparently this is 0. That's weird. Here, I'm gonna try to remove this torch.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. Yeah, right here was an actual farm, about 6x6, I believe. Keeping some size. And since that barb is bugged out, all my villagers are slow. But over here, and you can probably actually, no, that's not the farmer. But over here, we actually got a mini farm. I have another big farm that's actually being constructed. Or no, that is constructed. This is my multi-purpose wheat, potato, and I believe I have beetroot in there. I forget.
Yeah, villagers, slowly one of the crops will generally take over the entire field.
Yeah.
Is what I've noticed, so.
And then I have another
now,
two house here.
it'll
No, I have
eventually-
another big farm that I mainly do. Because they don't ever go to it. The villager all goes over here. And then you can actually see right here, I'm actually constructing another island. Probably for a, not a tavern, but probably for another structure that can come in handy. As I got enough trees up here, I'm trying to make the villagers mine more spruce than oak. Which is struggling, because I made them not pick up oak saplings. Then over here is my mainly wheat farm for bread, because I have no other use for it. I don't know if you took a look, but you can see it from here. Here's a good look. You can actually see the under part.
So like right here?
From there and right here on this corner. You can see I tried putting some detail. I don't actually have any
I see what you
flying
mean
things.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to make it look super flat, like a flat world. So I tried making it look relatively good as I can. What else? Oh, a lot of people ask this, like, the villagers, as suppose, how do they even spawn up here? I have no idea, but what do I do know is that they spawn on the island rather than on the ground. Okay, thank you. For some reason, that's how they spawn, and that's how they work. A lot of them like to spawn on this island. I had to put
the
fences.
initial path has to go to the town hall, so it might have something to do with that.
They used to spawn in the crop field, so I put fences around it and it seemed like it worked. That did work, and then a lumberjack never comes over here and destroys the tree, which is weird. Yep, and here a nomad comes. What else? Oh yeah, forgot. There's not much to the base yet, as I'm still constructing it. I am nowhere close to yours, or, you know, our other partners, we can say.
Yeah.
I have a little mini, pureness feeling here, because I don't feel like creating a large structure to have a fast smelter.
Yeah, I mean, this all it does is just you put in items, sit back, wait around.
Yeah, but the thing is, since I'm constructing islands, it pretty much doesn't matter how fast it goes, because by the time I come back, it's done.
Yeah.
Down here, oh yeah, something I'm constructing for the public part of the island, which I am not done yet. This island is for almost public use as I'm still constructing it, but just jump down here. This is for the people who travel on land when I'm not here. This is my docking station.
Oh. Very fancy. It's not fancy. It's nice.
Yes. I like the detail time to time.
Yeah.
I usually like people, since I live near the ocean, people like to teleport over here and kill the squids for ink.
Makes sense.
I
Squids
created
are-
those books. If you come in here, this is my little area. This is my first building, because this is gonna be like a little mini village, which actually doesn't have the villagers. In here is rule books for the public village. But if you didn't see, did you see the design that I did on the chest? I hope it's understandable. Yeah, this is mainly what I've gotten so far, as I have not gotten far with the island, and I'm still constructing that one. I don't know what I want to do with that one yet. But
I mean, it's already looking really impressive. So.
hey, thanks. That's what I'm mainly thinking, is that people are actually giving compliments. Not something I usually have time to time. But my one thing is, if I were to extend the village, my idea was that I would have some sort of not a bridge, but a minecart system that would come down here, which was in the rulebook. I was gonna put a minecart down here so that people can actually travel, without an Elytra or whatever, or TPA.
Yeah.
They can come here on their own time, travel up there, and I'll have what I'm thinking is that island will actually be like a docking station, basically. Which is why it's lowered, because it's easier to manage to land. And that area where the island is exposed is also considered, landing station, if you're careful. I mean, it's not much because I've been working so hard, but the main part.
And you're just one person and doing all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, landscaping takes time.
Yeah. That's no joke. I've spent all my mining actually over here, and one cave that actually led into 2 dungeons, believe it or not. Thanks to that dungeons, not dungeon. I was actually able to afford of all these expensive materials, which is not really expensive when you build your kind of builds. Yeah, this one singular cave brought me all the island. Here,
Wow.
the dungeon isn't actually that far, to be honest. As every time I come in here, I actually find something new. Be careful.
Oh,
That's mainly
it. But I use dynamic lights, so.
Actually, good.
I might have torches in my base.
Dude, I can just go grab torches. It's actually grab it, dude. Don't waste your mats.
Alright, there we go.
I've literally emptied everything. There's really no need for torches as long as your brightness is up. But,
well, YouTube compression.
Yeah.
So.
There is water, so if you do jump, there is actually for you somewhere to go. But I've mainly traveled almost everywhere in the cave. I think I have to go that way yet and see what's back there. I found diamonds in here actually. That
Nice.
helped. Yeah, that led me almost to pickaxe, axe, shovel, and sword, which is all enchanted now.
Nice.
Yeah. That's mainly what I got so far. If I have something major new, I'll put in another mini floating invitation.
Yeah, I went to go feed my neighbor's cats, and then I come back, and that floating invitation's right there. I'm like, oh hey, I literally leave for like 10 minutes, and things are getting built around me.
I saw your video upload, and I saw the sign beside my name first. I was like, yes. So I was like, I have an idea. So I came and I snuck around the village because actually, since I did my set home to here now, I actually have to do warp spawn and then walk
But
over
yeah,
here.
and it's really close to the spawn. It's not hard to get to.
Yeah, but I walked up to it and I looked everywhere of plain sight. I was like, I pressed tab because I knew you were on, so I was like, hoping you weren't close. Because
No, you got there when I was AFK.
I thought you were mining. That's what I
No.
thought you were doing because I didn't see the message that you went to AFK. So my whole plan was to build something like this, not this. Oh, iron. I'll get that
You
done.
ran right there.
But my plan was to build like a little diamond shape. If you know what I'm saying. Here, we can walk out of here so that we don't die.
Oh, you have more iron too.
My
Right there.
plan. Oh yeah, thank you. That iron is gonna build me materials, which I don't need yet right now, since I got some in my chest. But yeah, this island took so long to build. Because ever since you probably saw me being AFK in the village, I don't know if you saw, like the time, you remember how I came and you caught me trying to walk over to the enchantment table probably? I think that was you.
No, I don't think so.
You saw me walking towards the village once. I do know that. But that was me trying to walk over that one time. Forget what I was doing actually. But all this iron, it took so much. Oh, yeah, but like I was walking around your village time to time, mainly to check up, and you're not on, or not when you were out on, or Nightshade or whatever, to check in. But that's probably around the time that I started. 4 days probably, 5 maybe. But yeah, this is what I got so far. It took a long time.
Yeah. The server's only been up since Saturday, so that's what, like 4 days to do this? Like, that's impressive.
Dude, I spend about all day and all night from probably 10 in the morning to, let's say, 1 a.m.
Wow.
Because I have nothing better to do. That's bad. Yeah. And then I'm probably going to be spending less time on it throughout, not tomorrow, but until like Friday, since I have to help watch my sister. Yeah, that's what I got so far. Not so much, but it's something.
Yeah, this is gonna look really cool when you're done. I mean, a bunch of floating islands everywhere.
I tried telling Nightshade, yo, can I give you a tour? Yo, can I give you a tour? I don't know if the other person's on, but I did show someone else a quick tour. Forget. If you wish, you can blank out the names, but I do know that Neuer helped get me dirt and cobblestone, I believe. No, it was dirt. And then I do know that think it was, yeah, one thing he's on her now. It was like Sky, something like that. Two people supplying me, basically.
Yeah. But thanks for the tour. This is looking really cool.
Thanks.
Well, I'll come back when when I get back from my trip. I'll want an update.
Alright, sounds good. Let me know when you ever want to get on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, by the way,
So I hope you enjoyed that tour of Directional Arrow's base, and I like what he's doing with it. It is I don't know. I'm just like, there's no words. It's really good. Because it's like building on land is one thing, terraforming is another thing. Building your own entire islands, that takes a lot of time and effort, and I'm excited to see where he goes with the idea. Well, anyways, that's going to do it for today, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.